everyone. I am no longer in a relationship. After 7 years of being single, being in a relationship for 3 months, I realized that before you can build a relationship with someone else, you have to solidify the relationship you have with yourself. And by that I mean, when you know you still have to work on yourself, and there's things that you know that you need work on and that you have to focus on, and instead of overlooking those things and saying, forget it, I'm going to do it anyway, that's something you don't want to do, because it's very unfair to the other person that is, giving themselves to you. One thing I do know about myself is that I am sure that I know how to give love. But because I was single for so long and such a workaholic and didn't have to worry about anybody else really but myself, I took a lot of things for granted. And then being in that relationship for that short amount of time, I learned a lot about myself. I definitely learned that you have to appreciate the person you're with. But before you can do that, you have to work on yourself and make sure you get all those twerks, work the twerks out of that you have within yourself, so you can be given to somebody else. I was a little selfish, I admit. I was a little spoiled, a little, feeling like someone owed me something, basically. So the way that I behaved while in a relationship, it was really one-sided, because he was a really good guy that was, good to me. He did a lot of things that I loved. He wooed me and woed me and did all of those good things. And again, when you haven't fully worked on yourself, and you really won't know the things that you have to work on actually until you're with somebody and you can see that, because then you have somebody that's actually seeing you in your element. So when you have somebody that's seeing you in your element, they can actually help you see those things that you might not have otherwise even known that you do, or your behaviors that you have that you didn't know you had. And I'm not scared to admit it. I'm not scared to admit that it wasn't all his fault. I definitely played a big part in that relationship ending, but it was okay, because when it's a mutual thing, when it's mutual, you have a better understanding of what you need to do to yourself to be a better person. Yeah. And you also don't really know, you can't really get to know somebody else if you don't really know yourself. And that's a true statement. So I hope somebody will look at this, and I hope that this is something that'll help someone else in a relationship that, or that just got out of a relationship and really weren't sure, or really didn't know how to admit that they did play some part in the things not working out. But it's okay. I bet you my next relationship is gonna be excellent. I know what I need. I know what I want. And I know how to basically treat the other person. And I know what I need to do to better myself, so I'll be a great partner in my next relationship. Other than that, I want you all to have a lovely day, rest of your day, and toodles. I'll talk to you later.